I can hear people talking.
Hey there!
What is your class in for the culture festival?
You know what?
A haunted house. I bet I'll be stuck playing the ghost.
Ah.
That doesn't sound too bad. You can actually show up and put on the costume. I actually need to practice for a magic show. Well, I also heard a typhoon is on its way, and that it's a big one. Are people really gonna turn up? Alright, I was curious about this, if they were gonna do... I don't recall any of the games having a culture festival.
Attention, please.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We're starting a new chapter today. This one's all about Nick's tough situation. You know, it sort of reminds me of when I first met my husband. What a wild time that was. At first, we were somewhat distant, but after spending enough time together, one day I suddenly realized he was my better half.
Wow.
Oh, I just came up with a good question. Mr. Void, since ours met first, who is one referring to when speaking of their better half? Their soulmate.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. Your better half is considered your soulmate, the person you're destined to be with. Someone who you never want to leave and will treasure always. I believe whoever makes you feel this way is your soulmate. Someday, if you ever meet someone who makes you feel like that, accept your feelings and your better half with open arms. Well, look at the time. Let's get back to the lesson. Charm, 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 charm. Ah, fine. No subject? Yeah, of course I want to talk to you. Okay.
My bad.
Sorry for calling you up so suddenly. You got a minute? There's something I want to talk about.
Thanks.
Things shouldn't take too long.
I got a favor to ask ya. Give this to Kirijo. Preferably while you're at school. I haven't suddenly decided to go back to school or anything. That's a form to extend my leave of absence. Don't make much sense to be in an extracurricular squad if I get expelled. But I'll drop it if I can stay absent from school.
Turn this in yourself.
You got a point there, but that'd end up being more of a pain than it's worth. It should be pretty easy to hand it off if you do it at school. I'll pay you back for this, so help me out, alright?
I'm against this.
Not shy about speaking your mind, huh? I'm still gonna ask you though. You're my best bet.
I'll do it then, but like, I am against it. You deserve better.
Huh. I don't see you two together very often.
That's not true. I spend every moment I can with him. What are you talking about, Akihiko? He's the love of my life.
Envelope. I'm guessing that's not the form for returning to school. Hey, if Shinji keeps this up, you'll be his classmates next year. You and Junpei should practice addressing him casually. In fact, go ahead and boss him
This
around.
is such a good way to get under his skin
We're gonna
to get
finish
him
the
to.
battle this year. I've got no reason to stay enrolled after that.
Shinji,
Yeah.
you know exactly how concerned Mitsuru is about you. You know what this form means to her, don't you? Don't tell me you forgot your promise.
Sorry. Didn't want to drag you into my problems, but still counting on you for that.
I stand by that. That's a great line of teasing until
I've never seen
it
Shinji
turned
ask
real.
someone else for help with his own problems before. He'd never say it out loud. But I think he really trusts you.
Not as much as you, though.
I don't know. Yeah, we've known each other a long time, but sometimes being too close to somebody can have its drawbacks.
So you're saying there's a
I'm
chance?
not gonna nag Shinji about going back to school anymore. Just do what you think is best. I'll leave it to you.
No, I didn't say much on the walk back to the dorm. Sorry about that, bud.
Hey,
Yes. Of course we're going to the rooftop together. What are you talking about?
if this keeps up, we'll be in good shape. If there are any crops that are bruised or misshapen, give them to me. They'll still taste fine. Nothing beats eating them freshly picked. Oh, right. Don't just leave the stems and roots laying around after harvesting the crops. Take them out and replace the soil right away. You can't replant anything until you do that.
Got it. Let's just take his advice on it.
Pick up on stuff so quickly. Less trouble that way. You're great to work with. Unlike a certain someone. You know? I only started this on a whim.
Is he talking about Junpei or Akihiko?
Now and then. Even someone like me can... Well... How do I put this? Growing something lets you see the result of your labor. So you feel like you built it with your own hands. Its life cycle ends once you eat it, though.
We still have our memories.
It's so damn cheesy. But you know, maybe you're right. I thought I'd forgotten all about gardening as a kid. Even if someone disappears, maybe they can still leave something behind.
And that's really all we can ask for.
To myself, guess that ain't really like me.
Aragaki seems to have realized something through tending the garden.
Ended up saying a little too much today.
So it upped the attack and defense, so now it's just upped agility as well.
Alright, that just about does it. Thanks for your help. You ever do this again? I'll join you. Time to head back.
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
No. I particularly don't care.
I see. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Morgana's still not back. Huh? He hasn't come back yet? The food's still in his bowl. Do you really think he took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident. Does he really seem to be the type who would go off and die on us like that, though? It's just one day. Y'all are worrying too much. Probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure nothing,
Are they all being
yeah.
way too cold about this? Oh well. Have a good day.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
I don't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. Think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? Why? Thinking about Kamoshida's victims, the principal's just as guilty for keeping quiet about it all. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag cleansing to purify the world. Yeah, but then who's to determine you're not also a scumbag based off of someone else's metrics, and so therefore you are quote-unquote cleansed? Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me, without Kimura away. And it was even signed. With his logical management skills, and he revived the company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okamura's words are a philosophy on itself. How could she sell that to a second-hand shop? In times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you agree, Void-kun? A second-hand shop is mostly meant for sale of goods and supporting charitable causes, but what does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? Money loans for collateral.
Very good.
Correct. Their stores are comparatively less focused on money management, but larger businesses could donate unused stock to them and use them as a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be able to be both profitable and charitable at once. Maybe I should ask the bars. I feel like I got a little smarter. I just remembered. There are rumors that President Okamura may be getting into politics. It's true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways. I would love to have a charismatic man like him leading the country. Hey, come straight home when school's over, okay? I'll be a little late. No! Morgana's gonna be sad if he comes home and nobody's there waiting for him. Anyways, come straight home. I wonder what's up with Morgana, though. He should just hurry and come back. Nah, he could stay gone. My hate boner for Morgana will never leave.
After them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters.
Hey, this is that Okamura.
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
You think Mona charged in there by himself? It's possible. Yeah, he may seem like it sometimes, but he totally is a capable cat when he wants to be. He may not seem like it. Either way, let's go to Okumura's palace. I'll contact everyone. Morgana went into Okumura's palace? Is that true, Futaba? He did say he'd go alone. Does that mean he's in danger? Like, he's one of the people who said to have those rules in the first place, and now he's, like, running off without those rules in the first fucking place. God, I fucking hate him! Yeah, we should all go in after him. The palace is most likely their corporate headquarters. I'll look into it a little bit more. Alright, let's do it. We gotta look into those mental shutdown things, too. I'd prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. Then we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone. God, this... He fucking sucks. Stop trying to make me care about him. He's a horrible character. Oh, I can't. Okay, he's the one preaching caution and then throws it to the wind because he's feeling like he's useless, right? And then he runs off and needs help anyways. Then, he preaches the caution, and he was also like one of the people who was like on board and like really like, hey, we have to make sure we do these rules of everyone agreeing to go after a target together. And then the second people are like, no, he fucking turns his back on that. He's so like, he's never likable. He's always a condescending douchebag. Always like starting fights with Ryuji and then can't take it when there's a little heat in the kitchen. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Get rid of him. I'm so pissed that the game's trying to make me care about this guy.
Morning.
So, during this arc, I think I'm mostly gonna skip through the Persona 5 vanilla stuff, even more so than I normally do. I'll make sure to highlight anything that is different. But normally I highlight what's voiced, what isn't, you know, go through stuff like that. Make sure to just include starts of scenes. I think I'm gonna skip it because if I have to go through all of this twice, I might have an actual aneurysm. like this whole arc gets me so pissed off, guys. You know, I just went through the 14th and I'm already angry, and I know it's just gonna get worse. So, you know, maybe it won't piss me off as much as I assume, but I think it like
That's disappointing. Do you know the answer?
do I know when the earliest ones appeared? 18th century.
No.
19th century. Just at the tail end. Okay, 1899. Okay, I didn't know that. There are rumors that may be getting into politics. Oh, it's not Kawakami.
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
You overhear students talking. Hey, did you see that show on TV? The one about the detective prince's secret identity? Nato-kun is so cool. Yeah, he really does have it going on, doesn't he? He's really young to be a detective, too. He's cute, but he has this aura of mystery around him. That's cool, too. You think he'll be at school today? The three I wanted most. That works out for me.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Thanks.
Well,
Alright, you're busy. Is the hospital busy? Oh, it's Midnight Channel tonight. it's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? A silhouette appeared. The image is hazy. You can't tell who it is, but you feel like you've seen this person somewhere before.
Did you see that? Someone came on, right? Now that the killer's been caught, do we still gotta worry about the Midnight Channel? But then someone said the blurry image seemed like an advance notice. What exactly is the Midnight Channel anyway? Did it have anything to do with the murders? This is so frustrating. Hey, what do you think? Did you recognize who appeared just now?
Lieutenant Naoto.
Naoto? Why would he show up on TV? Now that you mention it, I wonder what he thinks about the Midnight Channel. I don't get this at all. It's gonna keep nagging at me, I can tell. I'm sure the others saw it too, so let's get together tomorrow and talk about it. Night.
What's your class gonna do for the culture festival? A haunted house. I bet I'll be stuck playing Ghost. By the way, did you hear about the typhoon is on its way? I hear it's a big one. The school will be empty. We'll be talking about nuclear fission today. I imagine a nuclear reaction in which a massive nucleus splits into smaller nuclei, releasing energy as it does. I believe you all know that much. The reaction emits massive quantities of energy, which is why it's used in nuclear power plants. You all know about Japan has 3 nuclear prohibitions in place, right? Let's see. Which one of these is not one of Japan's prohibitions on nuclear weapons? Can't allow into Japan. I'm afraid not. Possession, production, and emission of... Okay, the third prohibition is a little controversial, but this is a physics class, not a political science. Am I hot yet? I don't remember. Okay, I'm not hot yet. And I'm also not badass yet. Okay. I don't want to hang out with him. It's looking like that may be my option. Because I believe little girl is the one who's missing right now. Maybe. Nope. Okay. Let's be cruel to a child.
Hey.
Howdy. Not bad. Thanks. Nope, not my room. What is your class going to do for the culture festival? Alright. I believe you know that much. Massive quantities. Let's see. Which one of these are not prohibitions? Can't let others produce? Correct. We forbid possession, production, and admission of nuclear weapons within Japan. I think I already have full charm, though. Oh, Mac-chan, do you have time after school today? Cooking club? Oh, you remembered? That's right, today is cooking club day. You don't have to come if you don't have time, but I'd be happy if you could make it. I'll see you. Junpei, it's been forever. Let's hang out. I completely forgot. Well, screw that. I've got enough to worry about, so I'm not going to slack off. Did I miss my chance with Junpei? I mean, to hang out. Clearly he has his heart set on someone else. Hey, I've decided what we should make today. I don't want you to watch, so could you make something different? I'm sure you'll be able to make anything with your cooking skills, Mac-chan. And they just give away the chocolate truffle, right? Luca's working intently on something at a desk away from you. Done. Here, look, Mac-chan. Luca presented you with something that looks round. It seems to be a rice ball made with flavored rice. Smells good. You decide to try eating it. It's edible. The combination of ingredients and flavors is good too. Actually, it tastes delicious. How is it? It's delicious. Really? Oh, I'm so glad. I finally got you to say that. I thought that there would be no way I could mess up making a rice ball, so I did a lot of research. The more I looked into things like salt, seaweed to use, I got more and more into it. I got so excited that I was doing my research, and even more excited when I was making them now. I think the most important thing is the feeling of wanting others to enjoy what you make. I think because of that, I was able to make this taste good. I wonder if this is what they mean when they say cooking requires love. I'm so glad that you like it, Mac-chan. You feel like you've gotten even closer to Fuka. I'll make something that's even better next time. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying harder.
Where have you been?
I think I'm already hot. I am. So I just need courage. Actually, I should make sure that no one's available in the dorm. Just double check. Yeah, good thing I did. Oh my god. Yes, Ben. Well, I don't mind. Well then, let's... Do you smell something? Catch a whiff of something noxious. It smells like something is burning or irritating your nostrils. Is it coming from over by the counter? Hey, are you cussing the smell, Fuka? Huh? Does it smell? What are you doing? I was trying to make beef stroganoff. What about the roux? Oh, I didn't use any. I made from scratch with flour. Don't start acting all proud after you burned it. Oh, you're right. This is burnt. What should I do? I mean, you just had this success earlier today, Fuka. Why are you pushing your luck? You got any ingredients left? Oh, yes, I brought extra everything. I'll make it. Watch and learn. Boyd, you okay if we have this for dinner? Actually, I'm really happy. Don't get your hopes up like that. God, he's so hot. I'm sorry, Mac-chan. Were you going to go out with Shinjiro-senpai? Hey, let's get started. Oh, yes, please. How much oil did you use? I didn't use any. I thought it would be healthier that way. How much red wine did you put in? I don't know. I poured it from the bottle until it looked like enough. How long did you pour it in then? 2 or 3 seconds. This meat's pretty fatty. Oh yes, ask the butcher for the best he had. There's so much wrong here, I don't know where to begin. Huh? Don't start messing around with recipes until you've improved your basic cooking skills. Seriously, don't you feel bad at all for charring all this food? I'm sorry. Now listen up. Prepare everything beforehand. Chop everything that needs to be chopped to measure out all your seasonings too. That way you won't panic while everything's cooking. Yes, memo. Shinjiro begins quickly cutting the ingredients while Fuka writes everything down. Gotta cook the onions at low heat. They'll taste better if they're cooked until they start to get burned. Onions need to be... Put that notepad down and watch me. Here's the meat. When you put it in... Shinjiro's hands move swiftly and surely even while showing Fuka the basic steps. The dish is ready. Looks like a picture taken directly from a cookbook. Wow, it looks so delicious. Just shut it and eat up before it gets cold. Itadakimasu. Yeah. It's delicious. The taste brings back memories. I feel so lucky. I feel like he would appreciate that this is delicious more than I feel so lucky, but I feel so lucky is more accurate to how I feel. I feel so lucky. You're just exaggerating. Oh, he's blushing! God, he's so cute. You're amazing, Shinjiro-senpai. I mean, anyone could do something like... No, they can't. Please, teach me again. Promise. Fuka insisted that she clean up, so you let her handle it. Please teach me again, huh? Looks like she made me promise not to let me say anything. I guess I'll make something again later. Why don't we do a party? A party? Here? That's kind of pushing it. Well, you got a point. Maybe it'll be okay to do one once in a while. Shinjiro didn't put up much of an argument to that idea. You feel like you're seeing another side of Shinjiro's personality. He's so fucking cute! I love him! Well, we'll talk about that some other time. I'm gonna go check up on Fuka. Too late. That's legitimately funny. You and Shinjiro helped Fuka clean up, and then you return to your room.